Walk with me. Walk with me.
You see that stove there, that's where I would get it on. The same stove my mom was cooking Thanksgiving dinner on. The same oven that when the heat was off, that shit was on. When the burners ain't work, we lit a tissue to click it on.
Real shit.
What you know about having shootouts with 6 troopers? Tried to search the vehicle, had a brick and some bitch Uber. Niggas singing, but I kept something heavy to lift Luther. Beat the case, a couple lawyers, 2 Jews like Smith Schuster. I'm not your homie, I don't know y'all. Don't wanna hear your stories about your plug duck in the Coast Guard. My shooters on the bench, just pray to God that they don't start. Ren, you should be an actor. I was in front of parole board. Now I'm Marty from Ozark, obtaining wealth. I used to piss on the floor when they was raiding cells. My brother was worse than me cause he was raised in jail. Mama gave birth to demons, now she raising hell. Know you feel the pain as well. Weight is off, blame the scale. Got niggas rolling in deep, but now this ain't Adele. Stay the course, plain as braille. Faint of heart, save your tails. I brought the cig on stage like I was Dave Chappelle. And I aim it well, they ain't have to let us grind. We used to fight at the table when it was dinner time. Now my drink got a twist of lime. Who you niggas fooling? Cause we ain't got a bit of time. You didn't run with us, but now you here at the finish line.
Told niggas I would get a brick, then went and got a brick. Told niggas I would get a brick, and when they ain't got it. Told niggas I would get it lit, and then I got it lit. Told you I would get it lit. I told niggas I was going to get the big body, then I swerved up in the big body. Big body. I told my shooter if we miss him, we gon' spin around again. When the money low, the pressure, the blood high. I used to want the white Mercedes bug eye. Got it out the mud, made the doves fly. Ain't no pain like when the plug died. Big homie told me, don't you let him owe you one dime. Usain Bolt and my nigga run mine. You know we get busy in the sunshine. You know I'm sending MF Doom to do the gunfire. Untied it, the bricks came gift wrap. Of course I hit it with the whip whack. The footprint pack, this that. Made it happen where nobody ever made it happen at. They lighting candles where they call them lacking at. Back when we was rocking Averexes with the jacket patch. Had it stuffed in the mattress, flipping like an acrobat. On the second floor, water whipping Cracker Jack. Brought the glass down to they ass like the Shack Attack. Told niggas I would get a brick, then went and got a brick. Told niggas I would get a brick, and when they ain't got it. Told niggas I would get it lit, and then I got it lit. Told you I would get it lit. I told niggas I was going to get the big body, then I swerved up in the big body. Big body. I told my shooter if we miss him, we gon' spin around again.
Yo, I was young, fresh as hell. I would fiend over sex and nails. Niggas catching shells from guns heavy as kettlebells. I rose to the wrist from a ghetto where you expect to fail. Goals to get rich, but move so low they could never tell. Was fear coming up. It's for them times we cried tears, wasn't love. They watched the star but wouldn't share with none of us. Bossed up and made it hard for them to hear from one of us. So hard that these niggas couldn't even ear hustle us. I get hate from the ones who ain't put the work in, so now they mad at me. My wins ain't adding up to these niggas. It's simple math to me. What separates the boss from the workers is they salary. What separates the winners from losers is they strategy. It's feeling like the new Jim Crow. They put a man in the system, take all his rights, then refuse his vote. Them teachers had y'all sleep. Take your money, buy the block back, and turn that bitch to the new Black Wall Street.
Told niggas I would get a brick, then went and got a brick. Told niggas I would get a brick, and when they ain't got it. Told niggas I would get it lit, and then I got it lit. Told you I would get it lit. I told niggas I was going to get the big body, then I swerved up in the big body. Big body. I told my shooter if we miss him, we gon' spin around again. Told niggas I would get a brick, then went and got a brick. Told niggas I would get a brick, and when they ain't got it. Told niggas I would get it lit, and then I got it lit. Told you I would get it lit. I told niggas I was going to get the big body, then I swerved up in the big body. Big body. I told my shooter if we miss him, we gon' spin around again.
Some radio. Yeah? Is that it?
Go help us.
Hey, Miss Donda, you running to my mama, please tell her I said say something. I'm starting to believe ain't no such thing as heaven's trumpets. No after over, this is it done. If there's a heaven, you would think they let you speak to your son. Maybe she has in the form of a baby's laugh I heard passing by in a stroller, reminding me, hey, keep rolling on, no. Maybe she has with the prick of a blade of grass I've been laying on way too long. Got me itchy, got up and roamed a little more. Miss Donda, you see my mama, tell her I'm lost. You see, she'd always light a cigarette. We talk, I would cough, exaggerating a little bit so she get the point. Trying to get her to stop smoking, I would lead and fire up a joint till I quit. Started back up again, 20 years later, all that time, y'all thought a nigga was high. Thought I was crazy, my mom, she ain't cut no corners, got me back on track. I don't miss her overstepping, but do miss her showing 7 civilian life shit. Miss Donda, see my mama whisper her this. The real reason I was geeked to go to church was confess. When y'all grown-ups would be in Bible study, that girl helping me with my homework, her and I were fucking so pure and perverted, so spirit spinning and dirty, so on and so on. We hope that no one heard it. Shh, shh. And to this day, I think her mama knew, but let us explore. Miss Donda, you see my father, please ask him why. He never married, always smiled, but was he happy inside? Because I carry my mother's name, did he carry shame with him? I'm sure she did it out of spite, was her decision at birth. Shit, she probably would hurt. Poor baby, 2 young people with different views, a lot for a young lady. No coincidence, they both passed away from heart conditions. There's a dissidence at play, dad and mom do hard division, 3,000. Poster child for big dick niggas raised by their mothers. I'm supposed to smile as if God knew that I would be trouble. Keeps me around for what I don't know, but I do know that it's crucial that we do so pronto. I don't know how much long though. Mama, your son in the red hat had suffered setbacks, had shouldn't have said that's had.
The thing is, you only got to fuck up once. Be a little slow, be a little late, just once. And how you ain't gonna never be slow, never be late? You can't plan for no shit like this, man.
Yeah.
It's life.
For the dice rollers, pitchers and card crackers, hoodie down jackers that practice ill nigga tactics. Out of towners I'm taxing, whole pie no fraction. Need some new gold in a Mac 10. My new bowl I'm blacking. Aim to elevate out of the hole that I was trapped in. Go from dollar soups in my bowl to G-stack folds. Was told make it happen with whatever plan you hatching. Afties in Manhattan, custies sniffing crush zins out the napkin. Loose hoes looking for attachments. Out to find a loophole, do your best to grasp it. Living with the pressure on your back in between a cell and a casket. What type of life is this? The path is dark, I had to light the shit. Still I write street Bible scripts. Thou shalt not starve. For the rival, keep the rifle grip. Only trust the trigger and guard. It's the root of evil, got me out here pitching these shards. Electric sliding with the devil on the quest to be large. What's felony after felony, the recipe for? My state of a rebel with the tech in the drawer. Mommy pray for me, is getting sticky in the street. Living on the edge like a villain just to eat. Mind playing tricks on me. Can't trust none of these niggas, so I got the grip on me. Got the grip on me. Got the grip on me. Can't trust none of these niggas, got the grip on me. Mommy pray for me, is getting sticky in the street. Can't trust none of these niggas, got the grip on me.
Yeah. Stuck in course, part of the league. The dab smell most, pardon the weed. As I proceed, my man, he in some drama. Never stand for yon and rub the Kool-Aid stains on my army fatigue. Fuck they weird fashion. Come here, yo, I got smacked, what's happening? I slap your captain with the Mac I'm dragging. I've yet to make a stack from rapping, but my style make you think that I know Ray and soul crack and statin'. It's no official in you, you heard wrong, I gotta keep it. It's funny you beef, but don't own a pistol, huh? The fuckery, if we at odds, it's no recovery. Don't holler at my man saying you had enough of me. Non-scrap, I'm on you. Cock that, what's on you? Take your couple dollars, then with the hammer I palm you. Get hit in the neck, over respect or some debt. I'm out though, I gotta hop on this jet. Hey yo.
Mommy pray for me, is getting sticky in the street. Living on the edge like a villain just to eat. Mind playing tricks on me. Can't trust none of these niggas, so I got the grip on me. Got the grip on me. Got the grip on me. Can't trust none of these niggas, got the grip on me. Mommy pray for me, is getting sticky in the street. Can't trust none of these niggas, got the grip on me.
Russell Westbrook, he can make anything look sus.
Yeah.
It's like what he does. Anyway, I had to
He's wild.
mention that. Let's play a song and see if this
Do
guy
it.
Rome Streets can rest in peace, Sean Price.
Uh-oh. All right. This is that part of the show. Here we
This
go.
is live and direct from New York.
Oh, y'all ready?
Yes. Shade
Yo.
45.
Check. It's Rome Streets. Listen. Yo. Hey, yo. Off-white flannel, rubber gun handle. Run the slums with young vandals. Moving drums, you get one sample. The rest 50, you better digi to measure. Rockin' AV leather. Fresh dresser, been a flexer, dime sexer, crime rhyme lecture. Let it off like a Tech 9 tester. Got dope like heroin vendors. Spittin' smooth game, been brain fucking your dame. I'm a mind bender. My girl like Kimura in the face. Got Don Juan aura going all out for the cake. To the estate, resting on the lake. I'm great, but keep slamming niggas on their face like Jake the Snake. Who wants smoke? This the wake and bake. You niggas food on a paper plate. Trash, your raps lacking. We made stacks moving packs out in Manhattan. In the loft making transactions. Niggas make mad tapes, but ain't one song dope. It's the beats keeping niggas afloat. Yeah, we know it's the gold with the golden glow, the flow that stole the show. Who the best chord is the meth overdose. Potent quotes like 9-6 ghosts. Keep a two-tone sway while he's soling your throat. You niggas trash, stop calling it art. Niggas know your songs come on, we fast forward your part. Poisonous darts from the bullseye mark. This Jordan on the Bulls, splashing niggas with the jump shot arc. While you was rocking knockoffs, looking broke, we was cooking coke. Serve it to your uncle, we hit it until he had a stroke. Faggots know who the illest. Do you like Bishop did old man Quillis? You spit nothing but fillers. Be on Twitter, insecure in your feelings. All cap like track 20 on Mad Villain. It's the killing. Yo, you just wasting your fucking time. Spitting bullshit rhymes over trash beats. These whack rap cats smoke them like hashish. I'm Heisenberg, heat in the flash. Shepherds this last week. Biohazard mask on, chemicals bubbling. The pharmacy was fentanyl, overdoses is doubling. Fuck a trend, I'm leading the pack. Keeping my black Jordan 3s in your teeth, ain't no need to relax. Shit raw like grab lax. Take a bump, need sums and lumps. Till the wallet fat like clump. Motherfuck Trump. Or any government official for that matter, who rather see a nigga on death row instead of living dapper. The handle on the pistol I'm gripping is alabaster. Take your cash like a crooked pastor. With goons that'll yap the yacht master. Play the corner like Ronnie Lott. My posse clock Molly out the poppy spot. My Bonnie got the Dasani twat. Slippery, it was the way your mind worked that got me hooked initially. Real live shit like Busta Verse on Victory. The city hot, test my Glocks out in Parsippany. Bold soldier. Roll dolly, no large infantry. Still I'm the guard who named Ring off for infamy. Gold neck, Mr. T, the time cost, the dick is free. Fuck punching the time card, I grind hard and set the feet. Manifest destiny. Caught a case in the section selling ecstasy recklessly. Fuck Judge Group A. It's a fact that crime do pay. Just be smart and handle your business and move a new way. 14 shots to your toupee like Cool J. Catching wreck like cameras on the throughway. Motherfucker. It's cold world, I tap dance on lava. It's dollars over old girl, but shorty a rider. Adore the shot of sporty collar Maury's. All he's gotta do is drop it true when he can change his view to tropical. Few obstacles, but nothing stopping, dude. Went from jail slop to lobster food. Blowing pop, plotting on lots of loops. I salute the wild and you to rob for soup. Leader never follow suit. Leave a brolic root deep in the dirt, I do. Beast with the speech that you heard I spew. It's Rome Streets and your speaker, keep a bird's eye view. All my so-called peers, but they're far and few. The flow splendid, remarkable, on the dude. Author of the Army Chronicles, worth of mommy. My army is on the move. All winners, though we born to lose. So crack on the benches, never be on the pews. On the news, articles hard till they chart my grooves. Many styles and bars deep in my arsenal. To astonish you, ain't heard the half of what a harbor cruise. Pay homage to the dawn of muse. Flatly refuse to compromise the tracks I produce. Stacked to the roof to make it out the shack of a room. Sack of the boom. I blow to ease my mind, feel like I'm scrapping with doom. Supernova, the next to take over the culture. To start packing your shit up now, the game is over. Hold the mic in my clutch. Plush, royal flush, dope from boil dust. Fuel loyal trust, no one know the spoils to us. Victors, they couldn't comprehend the picture. Still compliment the scripture, built with cons intent to hit ya. It's Mr. Street speech slicker than grease. Fleet in my polo fleece, usually see me on my dolo creep. But with a freak on my pogo, be bolo. Got flavor like adobo when I kick it like Soto, motherfucker.
crazy.
Rome streets,
Yeah.
we live and direct.
That one right there was special, man.
That was good, man.
Yeah, you spaz on that.
Yeah, really.
Rome,
No hiccups.
I had to.
not a fan of you as a person, but as an MC, what you did,
Yo.
that was a lot of good bars.
That was
Yeah,
crazy.
Of course,
That's a lot of good
That
bars.
was the
what
best
we
verse
do,
of the
man.
year.
A way
man.
to set off
That's what we
2019.
do, man.
For real,
First freestyle of the year on the show.
Yes.
we
Yes, sir.
appreciate you coming on
man.
down, hanging out,
Had
please.
to put the bar
We're
up.
going to open this discussion with a few lines from Rudyard Kipling.
Hey yo, it's the Fly God himself, man. You already fucking know, man. Barrels on I-95. Listen, man. Griselda, man.
Hey yo, Stone Streets in the motherfucking building, man. Book in the building, man. Listen. Hey yo, you heard that I've been killing shit is accurate. Elevated from dirty cash off snip packages. Contraband in my kitchen cabinet. Throw my palm in my hand in the midst of savages. You niggas average, I know niggas who played the Abbott's rich. I also know a plug who hit a rock and now he on some addict shit. Living fast, I had your girl selling ass in a Radisson. I know God forgiving me for all my sins is challenging. My pen hit the pad as Iron Mike when he jab your chin. And right hook your eye slime, you never had to win. Fools focused on the frame too much and then out of picture. Today, I'd rather be Elon Musk than Guy Fisher. Don't coincide with small-minded niggas. You peons possess piss-poor thoughts, I'm not aligning with you. Quote my lines like Quran scriptures and overdose like fentanyl in the heroin mixture. What the fuck you thought? Live from New York, we're coming up a sport. My jump shot was selling 8 balls on a basketball court. Made a play, the shit changed, switch lanes. The critically acclaimed name, and you ain't bust a move, you still a shit stain. Got witty, unpredictable talent, a natural game, accurate aim. Clap at your album cover at the range. All these niggas weak and washed up and they don't rap the same. All my shit is dope before you take a listen, tap your vein. Fuck state greens and federal tans. I'd rather be draped head to toe and Dapper Dan, that's the plan. Long way from dropping drugs in a junkie's hand. I did that shit for survival, fuck you don't understand. That ain't your fam if your man's moving underhand. Was in between a record deal and a bank scam. Either way it go, I'm paid for show. When I display the flow, it's free bass smoke on your radio. You got finesse, your eyes ain't open, you couldn't see the scandal. Skated off with the paper, the scammers playing through. But do you believe in the cross, Quran, the brujeria candles? Count all of your blessings before the reaper jam you. Bullets ain't got no name, my gun say Glock above the handle. The pig said freeze, I would've ran too. I had to dip. For cash, I sold Paul Kane before my life was fabulous. Turned my street dreams to reality, I was adamant. But shit be different if the rotten apple went to Adam's lips. And Eve slid off at the snake in the tree and had a kid. I found gold on a cold road in Los Angeles. Streets left me scarred, $100 bills as bandages. Plan to build wealth with the bold brothers I banded with. Went from jail ID to my name on the tour laminate. Evolved to a star. Why these goofy niggas trying to duplicate who we are? You never catch up, I'm way too far, nigga. Fuck out it.
Bring that back, bring that back, bring that back, bring that back. I go by Billy Esco, Mr. Cafe himself. You dig? Listen. Look, my style classic like a conehead champ. You disrespect the camp and you get forehead slammed. Buffalo kids, we got the game in the clamp. Either a scale, scorpion, drum, or plain on a stamp.
We had a teapot and let it leak. Not repairing made it worse. Now we've had no tea for a week, and the bottom's out of the universe. This is more or less the subject of our discussion. What's happened to the bottom of the universe? Always down through history, minorities have ruled. And today, probably 10% of mankind, maybe less, is administering the other 90%, very seldom having any direct contact with the needs and problems of that vast majority. Therefore,
up light, we up light, we up light, up light. We up like how I'm bricked up in the morning. We up like, oh tomorrow we'll be yawning. Like ADD won't let me be, won't let me sleep. We up like, oh THC, no CBD. CID, tryna keep my P, no CCV. We up like, we need dopamine from TV screens. Like on a stand, the judge don't really wanna see me free. He won't believe, but at the time it was he or me. We was out robbing with a Gap man and a Batman. They sobbing. It's easy G breathe, they only need the backhand. We gonna be out mobbing, red, brown, yellow, black man. We gonna need some fat land. Hope the white man will leave me be. They can't see I'm Asian, their eyes vacant, name it BBC. They can take our labor, but their yards have no more vacancies. Trying to steal my DNA and say no pain, my makeup's free. I'ma still keep wide, not blind, so we can see it's thievery. Whole country lock off, block, I'll leave the keys with me. I'll be with my BB dog, cheese and she be teasing me. Damn honey, dummy, I'll keep with my baby Beaver B. See these pubs are trying to keep me weak, I'll be back week or free. I don't need no reason B, asking me that's treason B. Rivals want no rivalry, I'll be you the seasons be. You know an episode, you're not even a scene to me. The coldest that you've ever known, I'll slide all on your scenery. You barely got no AC, but I've been going D to Z. You better go or I'll leave you with a fever G. I'm hotter than Gorilla Lamb, mine's made by Vietnamese. I'm Rotterdam, I'm lean so high, I hope I never lands. I'm fed up, your cheddar faker than some vegan cheese. I sever lands, fuck when guy around my free to see. Gon' spring up out of nowhere, we don't show her not no Jesus Creed. Better knock Mecca, you don't go there, heal our bleeding knees. Save me, I can see that they've been hiding shit round beads and cheese. Can't make up for it, either envy me or Maybelline. If I ever fall, the ball keeps rolling, toes it faithfully. Free speech, but talking cheap, there ain't shit you can say for free. Give my old burnt bridges trolls, there's not much they ain't take from me. Currently the currency expensive, but the paper free. We up like how I'm bricked up in the morning. We up like, oh tomorrow we'll be yawning. Like ADD won't let me be, won't let me sleep. We up like, oh THC, no CBD. CID, tryna keep my P, no CCV. We up like, we need dopamine from TV screens.
Majority. Therefore, at this time, it is about the proper moment to remind everyone that the greatest of all the world's potential resources is the human being himself. We are the one important factor in the survival of our way of life. We are also, to a large degree, important for the survival of anything else on the earth, and perhaps for the earth itself. And yet this tremendous common sense majority has little or nothing to say about the causes and procedures of our civilization. We are completely controlled by a small group of professionals. Now, these professionals are not necessarily evil.
Wanna get paid to display well. Mill me a smile that's made to make well. Bend hell into light, stops the mind swell. Then it's tape deck, benzos, VST, breakneck bends over my knee. We left leeches and pyres, then grieved. We left leeches where they might bleed, without losing vitality. Sutures seek down where fuck fingers sleeps. Down the cut near the creek, near the den, near the agony of projectile streets. You were right about me working nights. Memory wiped now, lives in foresight.
They're not necessarily foolish, but they are not in direct contact with the world they serve. They have gradually isolated themselves in ivory towers of intellectual superiority and gaze down rather benignly, if at all, upon the world which they are supposed to regulate. They are simply incapable of the job. In the last 50 years, we've had the greatest advancements in science and education the world has ever known, and we're in the worst condition it has ever been in. It is
Seen it with my eyes, yeah, I saw it. Bought and paid the price, can't afford it. Yeah, I read into the words like I'm chalking. Now I'm walking, I can't talk with the morning. And now it's night time, you might see me looking hot skin. I know the pork's been reading in my case like an orphan. I know the law's been getting in my brain like endorphins. Feel it in your veins, feel it coursing. Getting in my brain like endorphins. Feel it in your veins, feel it coursing. Yeah, horses. Say bye-bye to the pauses. Horses. Say bye-bye to the pauses. Horses.
because our entire attitude toward survival has very little basic contact with the essential humanity which it is supposed to guide, direct, and advance. There is a new humanism that is coming up, which it seems to me is well worth consideration.
Yeah, that went from yeah, I think you should put that. Wait, do you have a time travel? No, you don't.
Stuck in the midst of it all, struggling, nah, but I'm recovering. Too much to see where you huddling. It's love, but I'm missing this call. Tucking it, saw. They be wanting it, sauce. The substance is here for a ball. If you was who you say that you are, then I fumbled it, saw. But I be chuckling. All of this shit I be juggling, large. You said goodbye for the dumbest shit, lost. I know this life and what come with it, all. A lot of despise I be crumbling. I know if I die they would butcher it, false. I know why you hide what you covering, flaws. They left me dry in the covenant. I'm not in the tide, I be under it. Jaws. My noggin is fried, I be buffering. I'm hot cause them guys you be running with. Saw. So mom's in the sky, she was hovering. Gone. Dry my eyes and my cousin there. Strong. Stuck in the midst of it all. Struggling. No. Stuck in the midst of it all. Struggling.
Sitting here talking today. It is because of your support and the encouragement we've had from you over the years that has stayed us here. Most importantly, because our mom told us, do not give up. She said to us, do not walk away from your calling. Do not give up. We love you. I keep loving you every day. Never stop loving you. And I love you too. I love you too.
Yeah. Delete the troopers off the speed dial. Do it as you speak, I'm just proving what you be about. Loose up off the weed, she started moving worse than me now. How you deserve to eat when you was snoozing with your feet out. Polluting me with dreams with disillusions I could reach out. Cruising I should sleep, pick maneuver on the street pile. I'm choosing not to peep, you ain't cool enough to beat down. I got enough pull to tug a tree, I hit the jeweler for my T-style. When coolers with a gleam, played it smooth and did the scheme route. Rulers of the east, I got ruins up in East Town. Ruthless in my jeans, learn to use it up at D's house. Cooling off the links, plus the rumors loving green mouth. The boomers didn't tease, but the Buddha brought some peace round. I would've thought I did produce it how they be sound. I took precaution with the usage cause it bring doubt. My hunger started as a youth, I didn't see crowns. Just stuffed apartments in the loot. My gov alarming when you use it, it'll ring loud. When yours muttered, it be mute. Deep frowns, I started thugging on my deuce. It be cheap smiles and love cluttered with abuse.
Those are older. They're like, nah, I don't know. It's good.
I give him all my love. That's all I do. And if you saw my love, you'd love him too. And I love him. He gives me everything, and tenderly the kiss my lover brings, he brings to me, and I love him. A love like never die, as long as I have you, hey
baby. Parlayed the Caymans, flew to Vegas just in time for the weigh-in. Fight night, MGM vaporizer blazing. Valet for the classics, trucks with armor glasses. Franchise players on the momentous occasion. Announce the fact we made it, tip a C-note to the waiter. Send a bottle to your table, it's a celebration. Rolling presidential inauguration. Stones cleared in the HD station. And you hating, if you'd have had one that's nice, I'd have told you congratulations. I stole home base while you was tying your laces. Your bitch gave out the dugout, smoked out the clubhouse. Welcome to the majors. Niggas hoping I get knocked off. In the studio making them drop offs. Ducking them hip-hop cop calls. Sometimes I find answers in the bottom of my pie jaw. Sometimes I find answers in the bottom of my pie jaw. Certified dope on 3 coasts. bread healthy, wheat toast. Trying to see the fam wealthy. The fam held me down when I needed it. Held me up when I couldn't reach it. Flashlight when I couldn't see shit. Saying my prayers, smoking my weed, listening to raw airs. With more pull in my city than the mayor. Smart, not scared. Hide up but aware and prepared. If them fools from over there ever came round, yeah. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Audio drug lord with this music. Niggas hoping I get knocked off. In the studio making them drop-offs. Ducking them hip-hop cop calls. Sometimes I find answers in the bottom of my pot jar. Sometimes I find answers in the bottom of my pot jar.
Spit up! Yeah, don't nothing move but the decimal. Every day above ground is a chess move. Don't let the little things stress you. If you can go without killing a nigga, you successful. Low key, like I'm riding with a whole key. But I'm just chasing these cookies with this OG. I don't do first halves, I need the whole fee. You want Jada, Kiss, or you want the whole me? Which one? And I don't be popping bubbles. If I ain't house shopping, I'm at the dealer copping doubles. Ain't where I wanna be, but I'm not far. Answers at the bottom of my pot jar. Like one.
Niggas hoping I get knocked off. In the studio making them drop-offs. Ducking them hip-hop cop calls. Sometimes I find answers in the bottom of my pot jar. Sometimes I find answers in the bottom of my pot jar.
Bright are the stars that shine. Dark is the sky. I know this love of mine ain't gonna never, 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 never die. And I love it. A love like
and that is the dignity, rights, power, and authority of the folk. The folk is the great mass of people, and in its own natural environment and with reasonable consideration, this folk is nearly always right. There is some basic value there, which expresses itself through the simple and natural interests of average persons. The average individual wishes to be a good parent, a good citizen, and a good child. He wants to live in a happy environment. He does not really cherish animosities. He is not addicted to the desire to be killed in war, nor is he intentionally dedicated to an industrialism which gives him no opportunity to be a person. So all these situations mean together that the leaders are out of touch with their followings, and the followings, for the most part, have lost acceptances of their leaders. We do not want the condition to continue as it is. And yet to not allow it to go on, we must search for new resources of solution. At the present moment, we are depending upon science to develop the nuclear resources of the world, but they have found no way of disposing of the nuclear waste which threatens to destroy us all. Thus, an attitude which can permit this to occur that exceeds or excels its capacity to dominate the consequences of its contacts and contributions is simply no longer suitable to leadership. There has to be changes. And these changes can only occur when the human being realizes his inalienable right to be human, and that he has within himself potentials that are far more real than any of the intellectual superstructure upon which he depends today. Man internally is part of the universe. He is part of the enormous diffusion of energies. He is as much part of the great plan as a star or a meteor or a comet. He is, if he can go within himself far enough, he can find the laws of his own survival. But he has refused to have the opportunity to have this researching within himself. The moment he arrives in this world, he comes under the influence of this strange leadership of infallible errors. With which we have all been afflicted. He goes to school, but he is not taught to think. He is not taught to use his own resources. He is told to accept, to read the textbook and come to the same answer. If he does not come to that answer, he will not graduate. If he will not graduate or does not graduate from school, then he cannot enter the institutions of higher learning.
Help us spread the message.
And if he doesn't enter those and become proficient in the beliefs that they hold and become a willing perpetuator of the status quo, if he will not do all these things, he is an outcast. He is then regarded as simply being a mediocre person wandering around in vagaries.
I'm loading up big bombs like Big George and Frazier. Known in all walks of life from California to Asia. Reykjavik, Iceland, all the way to Malaysia. All I do is push forth like going into labor. My teeth looking like the saber. Tooth tiger, the cool spider got the flavor. So step aside if you wise enough. Flex, your time is up. Thought it was peaches and pineapples till I sized them up. So calm it down when you enter in my compound. We ain't on common ground, get punished on this side of town. The art of war when I draw is Picasso, Basquiat, Andy Warhol, Bang, your mind blown. Swear these rappers ain't on my level of time zone. I'm a Sierra Leone diamond, you a rhinestone. Yo, why you coming at me? I'm just living happy, yelling at me like you Lil Jon, I get Lil Scrappy. You never know what tomorrow holds, life is rough. When the bills come, doing mom's word about stuff. In a letter on your door, say your time is up. Remember looking for a job, like sign me up. I ain't last long, it just wasn't for me. I'd rather hit the streets and hustle, is that wrong of me? Hanging with the homies, trapping, puffing on that loud pack. With a 357 hustling with Wild Pack, that was a while back. I'm more knowledgeable and aware. It's more ways to get rich, I'll throw that in the air. I hit Wall Street madman style, no way to compare. In the next, stay on flare, so it's hard not to stare.
This type of situation
shit, cause when my coat come in, they gotta use the scale that they weigh the whales with.
Carlson's on the Jeep, Bugatti made the prototype. Hope you get the picture, but you just can't photo light.
Determined niggas make it, kicking down the door and we burning niggas naked.
The house costs $1 million, sitting on the beach, and the only thing I know if it's furnished, I'ma take it.
My bathtub lift up, my walls do a 360. We got the shit that the government got. Talking money, then you rubbing the spot.
Real niggas say that they be wildin'. We on the Cayman Islands, on a yacht with our favorite albums.
A bad hoe in a plate of salmon, smoking and drinking. Nigga, is you thinking that our fate is violent?
I love my nigga for the fact that he real, and nobody on the faculty square.
What? And if you facing capital pun, pass me a gun, and I'ma give you time to run while I rapidly peel. Make it, we gon' 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 make it, we gon'. I learned the game quickly, and I don't like the rent, so when I fly now, bring my cars on the plane with me. In this case,
who's the loser? Ran through enough coke for Castro to build schools in Cuba. Teach your kids how to read and write and use the Ruger.
Motherfucking niggas is back. Jada and P, we got water,
X-Haze,
plus way to the D. And I'm tired of hearing about old niggas that had it and be the same old niggas that ratted. Who cares? Let's talk about how we hawk niggas and they fucking back.
Gunworks official, but niggas don't be wanting that.
Why?
Cause they puss and they mans is lame.
We so for real in the hood, we make candy rain.
I could easily send you to God,
but come and see me at the Plaza Hotel. I might give you a job. If you can't remember the name, all you gotta do is ask the dame for the niggas that deliver it hard. We gon' make it. 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 J. I'll kiss you, you bitch ass nigga. Bet the hood won't miss you, you bitch ass nigga. Might find your man dead in the ocean.
He be alright though.
You know dead rappers get better promotion. Why we don't laugh at death and cry at birth? Never say you can't do it till you try it first. Be the young niggas eager to pull it, but it's a message in everything. Trust me, even a bullet. Go to war with the 8 and the pound. Think you got your ear to the street now? Put your face in the ground, cause my shells is expensive. You'll know exactly why when you yelling and intensive. My fellas is offensive. Lucky cause I got guns that crack your back, but that's not what I prefer. I manufacture crack, and niggas turn bitch when you show them the steel. But we know how to bid, so y'all go ahead and squill. I'm comfortable, far from home, eating right, getting good rest, either on the bar or the phone. I'm the reason niggas got deals the past few years. Sound anything like Kiss, then sign right here. And y'all just talking, I'm doing it well. Jada Kiss, motherfucker, I'ma see you in hell. What? Make it. We gon' 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 make it.
Perilous, and all our men shall need courage. For you see, for years we wanted an opportunity, and now we know the adventure for which Argo's ship was destined.
Herman and the Recluse. One sermon,
to 100, money so in pocket. Flow aquatic, known alone for my slow hypnotic. Though some fall and throw salt, kept below systolic. Toast from 5 hostess from live culture, probiotic. My darts hit the mark on target, never overshot it. Infinite temperament, if mentioned it, you know I got it. They tasked to play with you. I'm on a path past aspirational. Hope you saving data, we labor to craft and create for you. With clips, devour scripts of power, this what I was made to do. That steady feeling straight to you. Ready, willing, capable. Pierce rain hits, couldn't get a miss, thirst was insatiable. Bowed and vowed to my mythology, put my faith in you. Mourned and cried on the wrong side of the hardest track. Discover they supply you lies. I'm more artifact, I might touch illustrious, even though I started whack. Mind you, a smarter rap, but I rhyme for my cardiac. Spoke for grimy, hope you find me timely when you need it. They rap is bad for the Hashmans, I'm trying to supersede it. When stalked this lion, bought the iron, they was too anemic. Was ripe to fall, seen writing on the wall. My discretionary tales for some unnecessary, for some irrelevant. The people love me deeply cause I speak that ugly elegant. True, what I do is hood intel, intelligent. Ain't bold enough to hold your goal, then air you out your element. If what you provide is not inspiring, I'm not amused. When word hurt me, Euterpe was the nine I use. Hope you pick appropriate when it's your time to choose. Our boys hard as Spartans, if not trying hardest, you try and lose. Child where violence begat violence, hate begat hate. They now surmising surviving all that begat great. For pennies, many in the night icing, try and stack cake. The mortgage reward if they draw and you react late. Won't be weakness, though my scars show. Disappear in history, you'll be hero on that Argo. Some bell says sail every hard blow. I'd rather stand, be the man the gods know. Won't peep weakness, though my scars show. Disappear in history, you'll be hero on that Argo. Some bell says sail every hard blow. I'd rather stand, be the man the gods know. The gods know. The gods know.
It's a cold world, been serving niggas since. No mercy, just lurking by the fence. Air Murphy raw, Persian floor, pigs in the fog. Dogs coming to search the car. That's ironic, cause every verse just serve the purpose of a service dog. To these blind niggas, redefine what you heard before. How every word got the urgency of nurses on the telly with the surgeon. Had a belly full of bourbon till I remembered I'm worth it. Still exempt from the curses, still a couple shoulders over y'all. And life's short, but the totem's tall. I told you that the flow is circle, bring it back, I get inertia, then I murk it all. What's the topic of conversation? What's the protocol? I keep my toe from out the serpent jaw. Listen, I don't know who hurt you, Bob. What I know is living in the past has hurt you more. And now I'm grown, I'm trying to bag up like the grocery store. A lot of niggas poultry, I see chicken and I roast it all. A nigga living in the moment, no remorse, just a question. How you looking for some innocence you know you lost? Engine running, piston spitting like it's motocross. The sunset got the city golden, plus my sunset, I'm the city golden boy. I piss and spit on my opponent, then I'm pitching bodies overboard. Then I'm shaking off them shackles. I be in the house sometimes, I own my masters. Catch me on the couch unwinding. If she throw the cat, I smash it out the line. Off a back that my uncle out provided. Eyes all low rider. We back up in this man, it's mobile, so don't mind them. Falling for their cheese, not they cosign, and knock them out they motherfucking socks when you clothesline them. You not trying to change the game, don't sign them. Motherfucker.
I had a thought that I could change a thing that was not real. I shared with it my space and my time, but oh, how sad it made me feel. Myself spoke out, awake from the stream. No matter how real your mind can make it seem, a ray of light came down to my brain. A thought so bright I can never be the same. A revelation, a transformation, a thought so clear and bright, a thought that brought the light. You know I had a lot to lose when I said that I would try to change a life to something its creation would deny. But I'm no longer blind, my friend, for in this life I've been born again. A ray of light came down to my brain, a thought so bright I can never be the same. A revelation, a transformation, a thought so clear and bright, a thought that brought the light. A revelation, a transformation. When the time comes, your spirit will live forever. If you've been true to self, your time is almost here. Wake up and fly to heaven, lovers of a perfect love. The whole universe will share. Beings of a brand new world, I'll make a wish upon a star that you will see yourselves as who you really are. Pray to your God with your mind to reach your goal. May He reveal a pure thought to your soul. They used my time, they used my mind. They said they would be my friend. But now the burning is gone and myself has come on home. I'll never be the same again. A revelation, a transformation, a thought so clear and bright, a thought that brought the light. A revelation, a transformation. A
pathetic as we see these great monuments rise to human ingenuity. We realize how young people can become utterly fascinated with computers, how they can also become entranced with the possibility of making a trip someday to the moon. These things are tremendous inducements and are passed off constantly as indications of progress. But no one is paying any attention to the sewerage. Out of these predicaments that we are passing through is a vast byproduct of waste, a byproduct of danger, of war, a byproduct of epidemical diseases, of disturbance of Earth's balance, of disruption of crops. All these things are the results of unthought out programs in which no one is interested in doing anything except landing on a planet somewhere else, and has no time or thought to take care of the planet that we live on today. Now, it's very hard to convince people that we should be more thoughtful in these matters. But as press report after other, many of them, show the difficulties and the dangers of all these situations brought home to us almost every day. Something should be done. But the great remote body of the approved professionals does not pay any attention to these rumors at all. They arise from the unenlightened, whereas those of special privileges and special educational dedications go right on adding to the mess. So out of it, I think we have to find out where we stand in relation to ourselves. We have been given a terrible inferiority complex. The average individual bows hopelessly and helplessly before the wisdom of the elect. He is afraid to express himself because he will open his environment to ridicule. He is not sure of himself because he has been talked down from the time he was old enough to read and write. He is therefore in a confused state and has forgotten that of all the devices that man has developed, he will never develop one as important as that which was bestowed upon him by nature himself. This is the burden that we have to study more and more carefully these days. We are looking for solutions to problems. There is no use looking for problems.
Do you feel like they're going to do the same thing with marijuana?
I think that marijuana is going to become the new beer. I think Budweiser and all of them are smart enough to run. Coors Light. You notice all these Budweiser people. One other thing that I think is interesting about marijuana industry is that if you look at the people who are getting into it and have bought the licenses early, the majority of them are law enforcement, or they're connected to law enforcement. Like in California, some of the biggest places that they have, the people that run it are ex-law enforcement. And I've seen the way that they react when they get shaken down. Because whether it's black or Latino gangs show up, yo, you operating in our neighborhood, homie. What about the tax? The blood tax, the Crip tax, the SA tax. You gotta pay something.
Right.
Okay, sure. You'd like to meet the company president tomorrow? He's an ex-gang intelligence officer. I'm sure he'd love to know your name and know what you're doing.
Smart.
All right, man, take it.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking second. You gotta be protected by somebody down there. Listen, they will shake you down. And I think that business already is interesting because you'll see the way that it operates. For example, you can't move trees in bulk from California to Oregon, or Oregon to Washington. Each state is relegated into itself, so it's a closed market.
Right.
So that's why some places get super surplus. And that's why maybe like, I want to say a few years ago, the weed in Oregon, like Portland, dirt fucking cheap, whereas you went to California, double, triple the price, only because of the surplus. So now I'm wondering if it is legalized, how are they going to do that across state lines?
Right.
And who's going to have those licenses? And
The
most
tax
of-
is like 12%,
Right.
right? That's too crazy.
The other part is how the government pay its bills with drug money. And it's spent the last 40 years locking people up, paying their bills with drug money.
I think that's the flip side,
We
right?
talked about this, and one of the people I've been working with, a professor named Jim Bretos from John Jay College, who was talking about restorative justice. That was the term that him and a lot of people began to use. And restorative justice simply means that if the state's going to make billions of dollars a year, then those
Locked up for it.
cases need to get wiped. People need their voting rights back. People need to have the strikes that are put against them in family court and the inability to see their kids because of this stuff.
Right.
Those have to be corrected. Criminal cases where people no longer have, can't get a job or they have felonies, those need to be stricken from the record. That's what I mean. If they're gonna wipe their slate clean,
They should do that.
then everybody else needs it. If they're gonna bail themselves out morally, right? Because it used to be a moral failing. That's, oh my God. And in the Latino community, it's 10 times worse. Because these people get shit-faced all fucking day and still go to work. But tu fumaste un poquito, ay, el diablo, oh my God, he's like the devil. We gotta take you to church and fucking pray over you.
Establish a parallel for
Shut
us
up. If you were high, then you
between
wouldn't have been
how
doing half the
work
shit.
continues to be done on
Right?
Haitian
And when they-
Creole,
the
as
shit
it is
that-
also
some of
done
my
on
relatives
other
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
languages,
I think, you know, what I'm hearing thus far, and I have to concur with this, it makes a lot of sense to me, is that while you have an academic exercise, you know, and canonizing the sort of structure and syntax and use through observation, the real beauty of the language ultimately is that you have regional colloquialisms and regional sort of subdialects of the language. And it really is a language for exchange. You know, like my family's from the South. Oftentimes I'll speak with someone like Angie, whose family's from the North, and they use certain terminology that I've never heard, or perhaps
Regional differences,
regional
right?
differences, right? So it's very much a living situation. I think also that when we speak about the language, a lot of times we're speaking about Haitians, 100% of Haitians speak an oral version of Creole in some form. A lot of what's happening today in work is to codify the sort of written language, right? And that further expands the reach of that language.
Salve, meu mano Bolho. Bem-vindo ao Brasil.
Yeah. So we see you now. Let it breathe now. I told the pilot just follow the orange smoke colored sky, 40,000 miles high, tropical winds. It's like kisses on the side of my wings. I couldn't wait to taste the rum in my coconut water. The sun's out, look what the ocean brought us. Cause I could tell you a tale by how I met Helena or for Caparina. I sent the drinks all night, a Portuguese I couldn't speak up. Wake up text was Bom Gia. She told me syllabus quotes. I took copious notes just to impress her and studied it. Pull out the paintbrush and spread your colors, girl. Cause the earth lives over flowers like you. I'm writing waterfalls trying to find you. The closer, my portfolio is Bolio, the new Huss. What's up? Wow. You count the measures we in. What the heavens would sing. Yo, this a hell of a win. Yo, show me dreams, show me hope, show me where to begin. Show me delicate skins. Let me show you something ill. Welcome to Brazil. Yo, count the measures we in. What the heavens would sing. Yo, this a hell of a win. Yo, show me dreams, show me hope, show me where to begin. Show me delicate skins. Let me show you something ill. Welcome to Brazil. The high life, we spin out cities. Shorty rockin' flippies, full titties. She look half Beyonce and Nicki. We smoking Phillies like 9-3, just ride with me and the fellas. Cruising Princess Isabella. Brazil phone celled up. I switched my number, got a +55 to hit me. You know the WhatsApp. Just hit me up, I touch back. It's Bolio. I'm busy running the map. Swear, count the measures we in. what the heavens would sing. Yo, this a hell of a win. Yo, show me dreams, show me hope, show me where to begin. Show me delicate skins, let me show you something ill. Welcome to Brazil, count the measures we in. What the heavens would sing. Yo, this a hell of a win. Yo, show me dreams, show me hope, show me where to begin. Show me delicate skins, let me show you something ill. Welcome to Brazil. The winners. Feel out. The city of God's vibe. I gave you flowers, now sleep in your grave. Yo, it's the last days. Crash waves over beige coat, rays and pesos. Bullets sing like operas, bodies on the harbor. To all the gator crockers. Yo, this my Oscar, justice for Jocka. To all the gator crockers, they worn on that river harbor. All that innocence got ya. Shoot the hollow, yelling abogado. We tryna stack a meal and keep a meal in us. The government can't deal with us. Clicking steel triggers. Your guns clean, they look like toys. My clips rusty, they got history, but I help you skip your joys. Bolio Maki. Shorty said I'm soccer player, trafficante. I don't sell drugs, I sell bodies. I put a price on your kidney. Speak up, let me know you with me. I need you alive long enough to put your body on the ice bucket. Smack his face, keep his heart pumping. Hold his arm still. I gave you flowers, now sleep in your grave. Yo, this the last days. Crash waves over beige coat, rays and pesos. Bullets sing like operas, bodies on the harbor. To all the gator crockers, justice for Jocka. Shipping high since half kilo and Robocop got locked. Forella drug ring kings. Spill his blood in springs. 300 major, but that's gold. Antonio Francisco, bring a whole shipload. I need a vacation. I gave you flowers, now sleep in your grave. Yo, this the last days. Crash waves over beige coat, rays and pesos. Bullets sing like operas, bodies on the harbor. To all the gator crockers, justice for Jocka. And we watercolors finally arrived here. I brought the luggage, let's park here. Echo out the sunroof while the car stare. We always love the audience all year. What happens when it starts here? Trying to catch a falling night. Take a small bite, a piece of the sky's pie. It's been a long flight, baby, I'm tired. She wanna fuck on a period, blood slide. The judge lied, gave my guy 25. I got a Rio de Janeiro state of mind, wow. Bolio Adriano. How the waves run. Waved up, I rock a suede trunk in Ipanema. 100 dips in the sand. I'm looking like a fucking wide receiver, sitting on the eyes of Christ, blowing smoke with the Redeemer. Welcome to our music out the Bolio. Killer Flamingo, New Wave Corleone. Bulletproof poem, nigga, the king's home. And if I fuck with you, slime, you might get signed to hold. It's Bolio Adriano. I kick shells to the goalie. And I don't rap, I put ink to the paper and spoke back. Try to read my thoughts, you do a maze lap. I ran the race backwards and still won the track. Who wanted with that? Adriano, Flamingo. I had mottos, I kick lottos. Bingo, aficionado, the gun's rifle. King of the city, I hold the title. My nigga, you my son, you can never write. Adriano, Flamingo. I had mottos, I kick lottos. Bingo, aficionado, the gun's rifle. King of the city, I hold the title. My nigga, you my son, you can never feathers ruffle. Pink doves, I'm high blink. drugs, stink blood money. You wild bugs, bunny, my gun slutty enough fast, my lust pass. Put him in a dust bag, he put trust last. Give him a face slash and bathe him in bath water. Slow killer lasts longer, I'm a gun blast monger. You niggas is puss, you pom-pommers. The Swave Law, you know you're godliest. Piano, flamingo, I hit models, I kick lottos. Bingo, aficionado, the gun's rightful. King of the city, I hold the title. My nigga, you my son, you can never ride. Piano, flamingo, I hit models, I kick lottos. Bingo, aficionado, the gun's rightful. King of the city, I hold the title. My nigga, you my son, you can never rival. Yeah. Spoilio.
Are being made and never solved. If we want to find out how to survive, we must gradually discover what is threatening our survival and do what we can to correct it. Somewhere within the individual, if he digs deeply into himself, there's a mysterious faculty that perhaps we can call common sense.
Damn, Wavo with the white vans, y'all.
Swave Law, geek out. Swan Wave. Yeah. Gun talk, desolate dreams. Desert eagle squeeze. Mutilate bodies, I bleed. And keep the bezel clean. Bitches fuck anything green. You know how many niggas wouldn't touch Oprah, but I love that bum bitch with a fatty and a soda. Just weighing differences. What love mean to you? I play the glitch, cop the 4 nigga lust. You spark a wanderlust. I never seen you round no women. Hoes kissing on the coastline slime. That's called living. Slow drifting on the coastline. PCH district. Gun clicking if you test mine. That's on my super drive. I suit and tie all them niggas you grew up with. My super dry look like a sun kiss. Come on, Swavo. My super dry look like a sun kiss. Swave Law 300 down. I suit and tie all them niggas you grew up with. Give me more. I need more. My super dry look like a sun kiss. Let's go. The Swave Law 3 down. Your bitch needs bad. While you was killing niggas in your freestyle. She was walking around my crib with her ass out. Titties bouncing. Looking like Pam Lee in 2000. You looking like the Screws lounging. Money could buy you a bitch, it can't make a squirt. She float cause her pussy don't hurt. I come through real late. Dirty work, fresh puss on a night shift. Tight grip, she deserve a tip. Imagine her hips, tangerine lips, taste like a sun kiss. Swave Law 300 down. My super dry look like a sun kiss. My super dry look like a sun kiss. It's a different wave, love. My super dry look like a sun kiss. It's a different wave, love. It's all winners. My super dry look like a sun kiss. We brought hoes that brought niggas, it's the winners. We brought hoes that brought niggas, it's the winners. We brought hoes up. You know what I'm saying? It's all wave law. You have to be around more women, dog. You know what I'm saying? I have to see you around women. If I don't see you around women, she's wild. Yo, come on.
hard for me to plead with y'all. Pit leaning into the crutch, beat through the lungs. Take heed, we took it off to the sword. The shield took a couple chinks and never broke. I know what he mean, how I play it based on what I'm shown. Consolidated cream that I'm headed home. She shine like 14 karat gold. Rewire and patch your holes. There's no rewinding. For the umpteenth time, it's only forward. Peace to a kind, solo the soldier. I couldn't toast a drink to demise. I heard the clang, life could change in the blink of an eye. I'm wrangling time. I'ma leave it to y'all to get hoodwinked and surprised. Threw on some Boosie, I'd rather be with you when I'm high. I went ahead and mixed some beetle juice with the wine. Skin contact, peeling a rind, squeeze down. It's been a minute since I blew up your line. I leave town fast, out the dungeon like outcasts. Funnels with the loud pack, hunters boots crunching through the brown grass. Blood seeping into the mulch. I needed a quick result. I read it and don't respond. She see it and sprinkle salt. I needed another gulp. I'm seeing her when I want. For now, let's on the rims and pull a drink out and sit. I told you it was gonna get personal. I'm not afraid. I'm fucking with that. Who is that?
In likelihood,
that's you?
The basic qualities of mind.
God.
It is that intellection which has been given to all of us by a power greater than ourselves.
When I look him in his face, I notice some things. Can't serve your true self, I don't know what to say. Wasn't said, but it's felt, it lasts a couple of days. I was fiending for some help, but couldn't call a name. On Fulton now, my bloody hand looking like castaway. Most my fears packed up, put them in storage, baby. Burn, let it burn, my shame forsaken. Same Navy, same moonlight, graceful. I was in the grass grazing. I hate breaking in, I love breaking through. One sun, the whole sun beaming. More than one reason. Against all odds, I gotta get even. What's the balance if they scale leaning? I'm in harmony, I waste a day to anchor in. My depression, I'm the only one who made me sick. All in it, fell victim, my abrasive years. Caught wishing, need prayer, counting dividends. Paper just divided, so you living with. Good health and peace of mind is what I'm trying to get. Higher frequencies and new heights I'm trying to reach. Gotta breathe, gotta breathe. When uncertainty rise, you can't leave. Until you certain to die by a good deed. When the serpent slither by your nigga feet. Keep calm, I got mercury up in my teeth. We was broke, I got mercury up in my teeth. Until you certain to die by a good deed. When uncertainty rise, you can't leave. You can't leave, you can't leave.
Move the mountain to the side. grace with the love you provide. I reciprocate for times, roaming lonely through the night. Ashamed of the tears, hold them in with the fear being judged. Sun hit my silhouette, indebted to the man I'm becoming. Game embedded in my heart, skin exterior to shield me from the flames. Set my place, only faith in my hands like my last bit of change. For the time I was running, trying to stay the same. Who to blame? Slave to my ways, still buzzing down the chain. See my cousin in them chains, both knowing that the judge playing favorites. No, he gon' smack you in your face. Then it's 15 years between your kids. For that gavel slam, my knuckle hit the table twice, praying for a better day. Pray we see the other side, just know we ride. Even though it seems God only listens sometimes. When she do, we speak the troubles on my mind. I pour this out for Keyshawn. I'ma ask my blunt to the side. Ask my blunt to the side. Cause when you certain to die by good deed, when uncertainty rise, you can't leave. Can't leave. Can't leave.
First things first, it's gotta be the spirit, you know. Before me, because I'm just a guy that's dressed in skins, poor, wandering mischief maker, who somehow survived all of the attacks on things that don't want people to play and be alive. And you're here because you made it too. That's good, every one of you. So I gotta make a little prayer. That's just the way we do things. And not because we're in the church, but also because we're in the church. Because everybody's way is good to me, as long as it's dealing with making things live. And honoring those other things that we often forget about because we're wrestling around so fast trying to eat. Stay ahead of that thing that wants to eat us.
How the fuck I'm dancing where I'm not supposed to? I'm supposed to be right where I am. Each facet of life superimposable. Each castle got height that you ain't noticed. Andrew Bogut, 7 foot a tad deeper, you supposed to dig. Notice when the poetry in motion, they saying arms, that big brother, it's hard to compete. They came in swimming around the moat, toss them in Dawson's Creek, all these white teens suck. I don't know defeat, I know growth. Days coming twos, both gonna teach a lesson. Sun balance from the moon. Gravity pursued, motives of persuasion. Peace to all my Southeast Asians. Vietnam, Cambodia, Myanmar. Me and Shorty seen the globe, I wish upon a star. Finger travel across the atlas, we were seeing farther than they could see. I moved further in the worth, in the purpose, found resurgence and it hurt. I'm up in Alsace with just a burger. I'm on the verge of cutting through and breaking curses. With all these questions, gotta love this life to learn it. Trust I had to him the fucking way a nigga earnest. And all this petty cash a nigga earned it.
I heard if you treat niggas cold, you break them limb when they grab you. I've been in my feelings, I know my tendencies are the last shout. Giving eyefuls, but life don't really care when it pass you. Listen, my big cousin just went down today. Federal charges, his newborn and old, his miles away, his image tarnished. I know we bounced it back in a major way, just give it space, dog. Cause my granny kept me in my place, my little brother probably taking a place, dog. My eyes are tasters. I used to pick a cornerback ready for altercations. Fend for myself, we learned the cost of patience. We fought when it made sense, but I heard if you treat niggas cold, you break a limb. It's always followed up by snake shit. I just reply with laughter. It's where they pay you an actual sentence. All the niggas breaking the end. Shit is harder when you think they're your friends. Scratching at the hole in my chest, I take the root when niggas make it amends. We pick the fruit, you eating cake with your mans, dog. Petty dividends, we just earned another spin. I'm on call, I get an answer before you ask where I've been. We don't lie.
Yeah. What up, man? Yeah. Pilot in the cold, bison-sized heart, reaping what I've sown. Gathered all the parts I needed to revoke. All my demons in the dark, they steady swinging low. Miss me for the most times, some other times fill the blank. Took an oath, I'm wearing white clothing. Redemption only Derrick Rose know it. Can't lose focus, repair the roots, my parents still stoic.
Hourglass shape, play with both hands. Pops bleeding like he ain't know himself. The strongest man I know, still growing. Letting go is half the battle, moving forward. Only son living, gotta show him. We all gotta go, we don't know when. All up on the line, I'm forgiving. 4 seasons at the peak, notice. Peak condition with the fleet floating. Both my feet moving forward, under me. Keep going, no deceit. It's just a grand closing. Let me be. Gotta breathe. Meditation, seek. Just let me be. Now I know, can't leave. I gotta stay. Just let me be. The grand closing. The grand closing. When I pray, I both eyes open. Keep going. Grand closing. Yeah. I just can't let it all go yet. I can't. I will. I gotta let it all go now. I'm on the throne, wow. Got my eyes closed now. Seeing through. I needed you, but you needed you. You needed you more than you needed me. 3 apiece, we all bleed.
Moroccan stew, dry grapes in the couscous, simmer down. Mexicano wore a zoot suit, I wore a crown. Skybound, heaven and earth, my brother wore a shroud. Kept all my blessings in a pile. Michael still deceased and my father in denial. Who gon' hold me down? Who gon' hold me up? Moroccan mint, I had to squint to see the truth. Lost within the crowd, it was close to dusk. When I greet Baba Amos, no, our shoulders touch. Ibodu, Ibo, yeah, Ibo Cheche. My father say the life I live with righteousness and Pisces what my rising is. Eyesight, my horizon is all kind of red. Still navy blue, the door swing closed, no it's you. Watching over me, we the only 2 sons that he had. Try to live within the moment, not within your past. Sad you'll never know because to grow we must surpass. All the hatred they disguise while the pain everlasting. Good riddance of my past friends who could never bear the burden of a black man. Now I know why I'm nervous around these Anglo-Saxons. Wore the witches around my neck, got my dad's hands. I'm in good hands. I'm in good hands. Word to Max, I'm in good hands, good hands. I'm in good hands. I'm in good hands. Pops got his hands washed, I'm in good hands. I'm in good hands, yeah. I'm in good hands, I'm in good hands, I'm in good hands, yeah. I'm in good hands, I'm in good hands, I'm in good hands.
Tried the stovetop to hop off the old block. None chipped in to save me. During my reign, what I showered as gifts for the baby. Gears of war years before I enlisted with Navy. Too many struggling loved ones that ever sit in Mercedes from that population. Would spread love's obligation. For a good span, my hood ran like a sovereign nation. But then D-days, planes dropped off, came to freeways. Them pounds made battlegrounds and tenements and PJs. For economy, many fought. D's in the street, disastrous. Ironically, many bought a Jesus piece or a Lazarus. Even friends in a frenzy became ravenous. Brothers named Universal Wise Supreme became savages. It said the common thread with our enemies is we was all men in need with no amenities. Couldn't sit in peace, we each hit the streets for remedies. Through the hatred accumulated 100 arms, we were centipedes. The stress of empty pantries kept us antsy. And all our essentials essentially in a shanty. Could give scripture, but that big picture is what you can't see. Every grain I spelt is what helped enhance me. Went from gun waving to saving lives. I give sight to the blind, just for the 85. That's what I was at the line of scrimmage. Lost some folks, of course, that growth redefined percentage. Doomed in the womb, surprise, I ain't see a hanger. Start questioning affection when all you see is anger. But now I'm in good hands, surrounded by good women, good babies, good mans. I'm in good hands, surrounded by good women, good babies, good mans. Good hands.
In music, though, one doesn't make the end of a composition the point of the composition. If that was so, the best conductors would be those who played fastest. And there would be composers who wrote only finales. People go to a concert just to hear one crashing chord, because that's the end. Same way in dancing. You don't aim at a particular spot in the room. That's where you should arrive. The whole point of the dancing is the dance. Now, but we don't see that as something brought by our education into our everyday conduct. We've got a system of schooling which gives a completely different impression. It's all graded. And what we do is we put the child into the corridor of this grade system with a kind of, come on, kitty, kitty, kitty. And now you go to kindergarten, you know, and that's a great thing because when you finish that, you'll get into first grade. And then come on, first grade leads to second grade and so on, and then you get out of grade school, you go to high school, and it's revving up, the thing is coming. Then you're going to go to college, and by Jove, then you get into graduate school, and when you're through with graduate school, you go out to join the world. And then you get into some racket where you're selling insurance. And they've got that quota to make. And you're going to make that. And all the time, the thing is coming. It's coming. It's coming. That great thing, the success you're working for. Then when you wake up one day about 40 years old, you say, my God, I've arrived. I'm there.
Every now and then, in the square off the fair, every now and then. Didn't talk, let it air, every now and then. To get it in me, sat with crooks, every now and then. Inquisitively hit the books, every now and then. On evade, I played the fool, every now and then. Which helped me lay a jewel, every now and then. Love things I should've lusted. I rushed it, snubbed things I should've trusted. My comments ain't for quick alignment, it's for full adjustment. If so, who did it and chopped with the cops, the hood disgusted. As such, was in touch with the untouchable. Find out for really tough when the gun stuck to you. Bag and work with leeches, work with pieces that's flushable. Not with apes, walks to the train, ain't safe, they had to usher you. No rush for structure, we is freewheeling. Need money to shuffle, that's why we in the street dealing. Ain't the door being on the floor, want to reach ceiling. Service from the borough of churches, where they preach stealing. Only told truth, they gave loops with no fruits. They D's disease the seeds, I produce produce. Was dropped to Gotham, I had to blossom and grow roots. We chased product, got up on the shoulder with no boost. Every now and then, every now and then, I break my chains when I'm around the pen. Every now and then, every now and then. Mom's made rice, I ain't leave a grain. Nobody played nice, I was breathing pain. Had to cuff a gun, was nothing done in Jesus' name. Years of school was cool, but only street smarts we retain. Big risk for little rewards. Some of all these guns is trigger remorse. Another daughter on the border with a list to try and get it across. Too many married to games, they should have divorced, of course. That's loyal to a fault. They said it though, you never know who loyal till you caught. People I love, blood is in the soil that I walk. When I'm curb served the servant, but it's royal when I talk. Every now and then, every now and then, every now and then, every now and then, I hold court. Every now and then, I stole and fought. Every now and then, with their weight. Every now and then. Every now and then, I still feel hate. Every now and then, every now and then. Caught fresh every now and then. Cultivated but digress every now and then. Every now and then.
My name should be called Cain.
Oh, you note takers might set down a reminder to consult
metal
experiments in the hypnotic production of antisocial and self-injurious behavior.
I love blindly, hate with a focus. That defined me, no fate could approach us. Believe in my ace, no faith in the jokers. Was praying late in 88, taking them chokers, Stephen Benji's. Not even pennies safe in your loafers. Forbidden living in a place full of roaches, did A to Z. Then agency through apes to the hopeless. Went from bagging and dragging magnums to making an opus. Dumb hood, never understood, caking with no wrist. Shots peeling, not civilian, it's blatant, we soldiers. A rock climber, got drama breaking the boulders. Strive for smooth rides, pets taking the motor. Told from jump, one mind pump on the front line. Rolled alone up from a sober home, couldn't unwind. Plans for static, if mans ain't have it, I brung mine. Dipping ghost, slick Pacific Coast, call it one time. Neurotic fears, a lot of years if cops caught us. Blocks forage, if not, would've jotted and locked quarters. Saw the flock orders on board with top scorers. Props in here, call me Papa Bear, this hot porridge. Righteous bars as far as your syntax is insects. A raw writer, more spider, you can't spin next. Crime is how mind rewarded doubt. Time's a drought, climb that water spout. Itsy bitsy, slung to get crispy. Almost choked in the web, spun to fix me. You in the wrong lane, young Trump Ball of Fame. Along came sun, dry the boil your rain. You in the wrong lane, young Trump Ball of Fame. Along came sun, dry the boil your rain.
I'll kill you. Or you'll kill yourself. And so long as we can be scared of that, and so long as we can be made to think of death as a bad thing, we can do it.
If we may proceed with the demonstration.
Grip the eagle in the green regal. Live illegal, deceitful. Get the cream, I got a sweet tooth. Bend your queen up like a cheap boot. Creep through one piece, that's not a ski suit. Squeeze a few, I heard geese flew. Keep the freak at least two. Turn the weak beef to BBQ to get GQ, my unique cue. Make bitches rock something to see through. Time heals, reveal a pineal. Tires pill, YSL, you know the game, buy and sell. Got crack under the nail, Chanel, pink champagne, Pelly Pell, Mademoiselle, CL. Left a chemtrail. For intel, rinse skin cell. 80-foot yacht with the wind sail. Begin to tell, now let the wind tell. This slide up in your fin patel with GEL. Might wanna keep that on the DL.
You say the man has been built as an assassin?
Metal.
Very well then. Let him assassinate someone.
That is why no government likes mystics. Because if we define the mystic as the person who is...
But if you want to carry my load, huh? The need to provide food like a good father to fill the mouths of his hungry men. Guns, ammunition. You know how much money that costs?
Born in the Senate place, more than Bennett Wakes. Scorn the grinning Jakes, it's on, I send the apes. Generate cakes scraped off dinner plates. Niggas won't be tough, sus they imitate. Born in the Senate place, more than Bennett Wakes. Scorn the grinning Jakes, it's on, I send the apes. Generate cakes scraped off dinner plates. Niggas won't be tough, sus they imitate. Me and my chrome hip, long clip, put in work, won't quit. My word is born, yours don't stick. As long as it's dough to grab, I'ma hold a mag, load the bag. Till I'm a helmet and a folded flag, known peasant. Rome desert, no canteen. Seen for hand green, did dirt so can't clean. In time you'll see thin line between friend and rival. Between you and me, stupidity and men's bravado. Almost died trying to make paper, not pen survival. Mac 10's reliable, in fight mode on that night road. Zoned out on the blocks, cops ISO. Raw covering the door, suffering more like Job. Here's a flashback, stash packs by the light pole. Recipes desperately press keys like I write code. No typo, I'm quick with it, you type slow. Promoters call me Moses by how I spark and leave. Notice, come through the crowd, my staff part the seas. Make fly jams for live fans that's hard to please. Use badly trained while I parry faint barb and weave. In rough waters, niggas bold, I stay and never waver. Y'all all sweet, I'm more unique with a better flavor. If my phonetics don't take, then I'm a neticaper. Carry the heat, reppin' Hall Street, Decatur. Stay the hell all my life. I need heaven's visa, know what's right, but can't change overnight like Ebenezer. Born in the sinning place, born to Bennett Wakes. Scorn the grinning Jakes, on I send the apes. Generate cakes scraped off dinner plates. Niggas won't be tough, it's us they imitate. Born in the sinning place, born to Bennett Wakes. Scorn the grinning Jakes, it's on I send the apes. Generate cakes scraped off dinner plates. Niggas won't be tough, it's us they imitate.
I'm flattered. Guys are fried and battered. Housewives are battered. Knives are jagged. When it's static, bring an automatic to combat it. I hit the Henny like it's padded. You panic. 3 from the cannon, trample you like a woolly mammoth. The minivan vanished. I burned and my eyes slanted. Me and Kai set a higher standard. The money got sent through a wire transfer. Ferrari body like exotic dancers. Eat you from the inside like cancer. I'm a panther, you real prissy and pampered. Lyrically to me, you a pamper. My stanzas, gotta hand them out to fiends like samplers. But honestly, I should've went to Stanford. But what I learned scrambling ain't in the pamphlet. Gotta keep a tool like repairman. Can't afford to be and move careless. Niggas will put that Mac 10 to your spare ribs. You heard a prophet spoke. I'm from the projects. To get by so dope. Had high hopes for folks that got high on coke. We used to be responsible adults. Fell from grace, love with the way free bass tastes. From the hoods of LI to BK. Marcy.
Die down and niggas want real shit again, I think you could bubble up to the surface to be one of the top niggas, you know what I mean?
We ain't have a dollar to our name. Stirred the pot with the powder over flame.
Because the mystic is, in the simplest possible language, the person who understands that you have to have nothing to have something. So, you can't fundamentally scare the mystic with death. Because, say, well, what end can it all come to? What's all the trouble about? The most it can come to is nothing. I mean, there may be some troubles on the way of resisting this, basically resisting it. I mean, as you might say, the very cells in your body resist their dissolution. And so in this resistance, there's an experience called pain, which we've been discussing. But beyond pain is annihilation. Or so it seems, anyway. What will it be like to go to sleep and never wake up? Nobody can think about it. But what is that state when you're teased out of thought?
Some material may be inappropriate for children under 13.
In my cup, the Mac is tucked. What? I'm sticky, I'm back to fuck up. I keep the blicky system, niggas clap my truck up. The wax had me gagging after one puff. I remember back it jumps up. Now it's a half of one stuffed in the trunk. I stack my funds up. Call my savage and have his gun bust. Then they find you wrapped in plastic in a dump truck. Fuck. Only built Deodorus. I pull up with a bitch, they thought it was Rita off. My little head buster keep his tool ringing off. Got 2 bodies this summer, he said he needs some more. Highest grade marijuana, directly from the farmer. My enemies is all goners, guess it was karma. Trauma, 4 keys in your baby mom's Elantra. Big ass gun like something out of Contra. Don't make me spray it, nigga. Bodies dropping 5K, nigga. You know how I play it, nigga. Red October, yeah, nigga. Loud, moving slow, I had to yeah, nigga. Still ill when I write it. When they don't name me top 5, I feel slighted. Niggas be talking, but when I'm around, they real quiet. You can pray to Jesus all you want, you still dying, motherfucker.
Hey yo, this is second coming of Christ. Herb like a flight jacket, Mac on sight. All red guy gets on, stump you to death. Yeah, you got designers, but you rocking it left. Need a new plug, prices getting outrageous. Shot the 30 off, my nigga wasn't even naming. Pink lemonade, Porsche Cayman. Low more jealous, looking like a nigga Peyton. Patience a virtue, my youngins a mercury. Ain't going to bell, main blazing the shirt too. Shotgun like Peyton, the fly guard, but the all red Yeezy boost Satan. Eyes out, gloves on, waiting. Cameras on, Larry like Poe, whoa. Life so great, they say a nigga sold his soul. Praying Rex get us a Super Bowl. Bust down brigade, the wrist froze from flipping those.
You know the rules, let the jewels go smooth. They never should have sold you dudes Pro Tools. These old dudes let the hoes choose. Nigga, your shoes is overused. I hear the fat lady singing, that bitch can hold a tune. As Ben said, I'm guarding the flesh, I had to show and prove. My sneakers literally from Italy. Linked on the cane, thought it was muscular dystrophy. 100 shots, your heel figure look like a fricassee. Who you think you Mr. T? Mitch Green? Or the new Richard Roundtree? You found the Queens with your shit twisted like it was ground beef. A few niggas in town greed. Variegated paint on the I-8. Obviously you see that I ain't. Don't think I'm like these other rap niggas, cause I ain't. You pirate. You got pie in your face. Denim and supplies for flyways. You can't buy taste, we looking at you sideways.
Get with it. Going never wake you up. This is not, as you would fantasize it, a state of being in the dark forever. It is not like being buried alive, because then there's an experience of darkness. Now, I remember a little while ago having at one of my seminars a girl who was born blind.
What you advise our viewers that what you're about to see is not all presence.
Yeah,
You will hear the
yeah.
language of
Know what the fuck it is, nigga. Coming live from New York. Strong streets, nigga. Future wave. Niggas fucking trash. Look. Hey yo, niggas that I know die young. It's only a few old kings. Guess I'm lucky to slide my filthy fingers through gold rings. Truth be told, you niggas under Rome's wing. We was youngins running through the city strapped like Fred and Bo King, trying to figure out new ways to pull the same old schemes and manifest reality out of these peso dreams. Got one foot deep in the dirt, the other ain't so clean. So I can serve you a big eight, and my stage on me made it out of the bucket. Was too many crabs trying to keep me in it. I know it burns them niggas' heart when they see me win it. Cardiac arrest, you played the after hours, serving the party act. Now I'm who they regarding as the best. These novice artists ain't half of me. When I was in a cage, we lit the haze with the Brillo and the battery. A black light cap on 97 mentality. Toe tagging for my salary in totality. Was moving packages, back sealed across the Tappan Zee. All your rap tales of juggling jumps, fallacy. I was fleeing felony charges, living so rapidly. Roll up and smoke a nigga like a bag of rap. Bible or the rifle, Quran or the 4-4 long. Be like Pablo or like Michael, or both. Saying prayers with the toast of my coat. Wrong move, then you know the results. It's game over, nigga. Bible or the rifle, Quran or the 4-4 long. Be like Pablo or like Michael, or both. Saying prayers with the toast and the coat. Wrong move, then you know the result. It's game over, nigga. Thin line between good and bad. When it's for the paid, niggas pray over the stove when they cook a slab. Like our Father who was never there. Forgive me for my sins, gotta do what I do for cheddar and better gear. Job wasn't hiring, a nigga had to get a square. Cut his place in they orders, I gotta get it there. Throw dice at the wall and left it all a chance. I need it now, I can't wait for no record events. Ain't no shows, the COVID shit slowing it. Devil at your doorstep, it's always dirty dough to get. Angel on your shoulder saying otherwise. They locked up a ton of guys for slipping on the other side. You guilty until proven innocent. Don't be ignorant, but I tell you one thing, I'll never be indigent. Always knew how to turn a Lincoln to a Benjamin. So on and so forth, I'll serve you if you're interested. Bible or the rifle, Quran or the 4-4 long. Be like Pablo or like Michael, or both. Saying prayers with the toast of my coat. Wrong move, then you know the results. It's game over, nigga. Bible or the rifle, Quran or the 4-4 long. Be like Pablo or like Michael, or both. Saying prayers with the toast and the coat. Wrong move, then you know the result. It's game over, nigga.
And I had the most interesting discussion with her, because she doesn't know what darkness is. The word is absolutely meaningless. Because she's never seen light. Now, so, when you really think about nothingness, it becomes like what I've often referred to, is how your head looks to your eyes. And behind the eyes, you don't see darkness, do you, right now? You're not aware of a contrast of light here and black there.
Some radio.
Behind the visual field,
Yeah?
this
Is that it?
You can't see darkness. There is
Well,
simply
like,
nothing
it sounds-
conceivable at all.
I don't get how it sounds
Neither
different.
darkness nor light.
Like,
Hold on. Let's get this shit.
Some
Let's get
radio.
this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's top of the morning, 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 top of the morning. Hold on. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's top top of the morning, 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 top of the morning. Hold on. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit.
Some radio. Sounds really weird now. I've said it too much. Some radio. I don't know.